those of you who are already subscribed to the channel, much love, much respect, much appreciation. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, go ahead and take the time to hit that subscribe button. Once you click on that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can get all the content as it's flowing forward, man. Stay up to date and current on what's moving over here at Table of Entrepreneurs. All right? Go ahead and take the time too, man. Don't be selfish, right? Share all the content that you see here to other people, man, to help them grow. We all gonna grow together. There's enough money, there's enough knowledge, there's enough power in the world for us all to have some. So there ain't no need for us to be sitting here and being stingy. That's the whole reason why I launched off Table of Entrepreneurs, to shift the mindset. Once y'all done that, man, we finna go ahead and jump into it because they ain't gonna waste your time. I hate watching YouTubers and then they just rabble on about a whole bunch of things except for what they're supposed to be talking about. So I'm reading this book called Finance Simplified. And I want to take a couple of notes out of this first little introduction chapter and chapter 1 that I've read so far. And we'll continue to upload more videos as this goes on and kind of divulge some of the information that's in the book so I can get it to you and make it make sense to you. A couple things I want to note. First off, it says people who see wealth as a goal in and of itself often end up spending a lifetime chasing after it. All right. Don't chase the money, man. Don't chase the money. You want to put yourself in a position of where money is going to flow to you. You understand? On the other hand of the spectrum are people who consider money useful only as far as it supports their current lifestyle, right? So it says these type of people will spend the money as fast as they make it. Spend the money as fast as they make it. This is how we end up working and making check-to-check decisions, right? Trying to beg and borrow, steal from this guy to give it to that guy, just to turn around and have to double that down the next month. I want to be able to help you guys shift the way you do this, right? Shift the way you live, man. Life ain't about making all the money in the world, but it is about freedom. And you get that freedom through having financial freedom and success, right? Reduce your debt, increase your income. And that's how you're going to have that financial freedom. So it says this: money flows from those who don't know how to manage it to those who do. Which side of the street you want to be on that, man? You want to be a money manager, or you want to be the ones that don't know how to manage your money? Where have you been so far in your life? See, the power of who we are is that if you can think something, you can create it. And if you can create it, it's just up to you to do it. If you want to see yourself and your life in a different aspect, then start doing different things. If you want different results, you got to start having different actions. So how many of you out there, honestly, right now, could say, yo, my current lifestyle, I'm 100% in love with it, and I don't want to grow? If that's you, that's perfectly fine, right? But I can guarantee you a majority of you out here watching this video right now is thinking like, yo, I could do better in this area of my life, or maybe I could do better in this area of my life. So we're going to tap on some things with that, right? It says, how should you manage your money? First, start thinking of money as a tool. A tool is what you make of it, right? If you own a hammer, but you use it to keep papers from blowing off your desk, then you're leaving a lot of the tool's potential untapped. So if your money is a tool for you, how exactly do you want that tool to work? See, we can all have the hammer, right? We're going to look at money like that hammer. We all got the hammer, right? But what you doing with it? Is your money just being paperweight? Or is your money doubling and tripling and bringing more income to you while you sleep? Do you have to get up and go to work and grind to your bone, right? Tired. Don't want to be on the job anyway, but you get up and you go do it. Don't like the people at the job. Don't like the manager at the job, but you get up and go anyway because you have to. You got to put money on. You got to put food on the table, right? You got to pay for bills, right? Just to be able to have the quality of life that you want, or at least the quality of life that you have. If it's a tool for you to use, shift the way that you're using the tool, then you'll get different results. So how are we going to do that? So the thing is, and I'm going to break this down for you, right? Because sometimes we look at other people, we say, yo, man, this dude driving this Lambo, he driving this Vet. Man, he got this money, man. He making that dough. He making that bread. He got designer clothes on, man. He doing better than me. Not necessarily the case, right? These people out here with all this stuff could be with debt over their head, man. Debt over their head. Now, it look good from the outside. It look like they ride. It look like they flashy, right? And you desiring to be where they at, but you don't really know their financial situation. And they may have it, right? They may have been able to be in a position where they can pay for that in cash. Kudos to them. But let me tell you a secret about those who have that level of money and those who don't. Money is the one tool all of us strive to handle with power and precision. Even the wealthiest person's funds have limits. And what separates the money managers from the money users is the benefit they squeeze from their assets. So we equal playing field, bro. At the end of the day, you bleed just like I bleed. You breathe just like I breathe, right? What you do with your money and what I do with my money is going to determine the outcome on the other side of that. If I decide to go out and I only make $1,500 a month, but I'm paying a $600 car payment, I'm putting myself in a negative position. I'm putting myself in a disadvantage, right? Because that $600 car payment for a $1,500, I mean, let's just do the math on that. Does that really make sense? Okay. So I'm taking a majority of my money to put on a car payment. What about the rest of my life? I still got to pay rent, mortgage, or whatever it is that you're in, right? You got to eat. And if you're trying to do other things like grow and make your money work, you got to shift that up. So I read this analogy that talks about $5. And this is really powerful to me, man. $5. One dude decides that, hey, with my $5, I'm gonna go to McDonald's, I'm gonna buy whatever on the menu that falls within my $5, I can afford that. Another person decided, yo, I got $5, a couple other people at my job got $5, let's split this bill, you feel me, and get some extra food and I can take some home. Another person decided, I'm gonna take this $5 a week or a day or whatever it is and end up with $100, and I'm gonna take this $100 and invest into a cooking class. That way I can be able to come home, cook up the food, take it to work, and I'm eating at work just as good as I was eating at home on far less expenses, as opposed to eating fast food, as opposed to eating this greasy pizza, right? Money can accomplish many things, but only if you manage it. Only if you manage it. See, the thing about money is money never stops moving. So if money never stops moving, why are you trying to stop it, right? Remember I talked about the pond and it being sedentary, just sitting there, as opposed to the river that flows. Put yourself in an aspect to where you're gonna be with on the river that flows. You won't want to come drink water out of a pond that's just been sitting there for the last 10 years. But if this river has been flowing with constant water for the last 10 years, you're a lot safer drinking out of that than you are from this pond that's just been sitting there, right? Money never stops moving. So if I take my money and I put my money into a savings account, I take my money and I put my money underneath a mattress, what is that doing for me? I just limited the flow of that money. Now, if I take my money, I take a little bit of knowledge, time, and invest, and I put my money into an investment account, right? Put my money into an investment account, that money has the potential. I'm not a financial advisor, but that money has a potential to work for you. That money has the potential to draw other things like it, which is more money. And that's a position you want to try to put yourself in. With that being said, man, I got a Webull link at the bottom down there. Go ahead and go in the description. Download that Webull link, man. By downloading my link, you're going to get a couple free shares. And if you start off with a $100 deposit, man, it's going to help you out even better. Now, the great thing about that is they have paper trading. Paper trading is, hey, I want to download this account, but I ain't got no money yet to put in it. Go ahead and paper trade, man. Paper trade, they're going to give you $1 million of fake virtual money. Again, that's fake. You ain't making nothing from that, man. It's just virtual money. However, it allows you the ability to be able to invest and explore, your type of investing style to see how you're doing. If you're constantly in the red, then that means that you need to do a little bit more research, adjust the way that you're doing things. And then once you start seeing yourself in the paper trading world, in the green of a live trading, not day trading, but live trading, right? The current market. Then now that gives you that confidence to know, if I can manage that fake money, I should be able to manage my real money, right? That's how you get in. So even if you don't have the money to put a $100 deposit in there and start your account right now, go ahead and open up, create yourself an account just so it can eliminate the excuse. That's my little dog, man. So that's why it can eliminate the excuse, because you don't want to hold yourself back. Stop making excuses, man. We over here at Table Entrepreneurs, man, we trying to rise up. We trying to take off. We trying to launch off. See, where I'm from, bro, ain't nobody teaching information like this. And I wish I had it. But to be real with you, even if I had it, who's to say I would have used it back then? So I want to shift up the way that we see things and teach the younger youth. 10 years ago, me, knowing what I know now, would be so appreciative. So I'd be a fool to sit here and hoard this information to myself. It's up to me to get it out to y'all, and it's up to y'all to get it out to other people. That's why I'm asking y'all, please take the time to share this, man, and get it out to everybody else. So this says, money don't make you happy, but it quiets the nerves. So listen, I got a couple questions. Simple questions for you right here. The first question being, right, do you like the way you live? Interpret that however you want. Question 1, do you like the way you live? Question 2, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Right? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? And the third question, final question is, are you willing to make changes to meet the lifestyle and goals that you have for yourself 10 years from now? You can only answer that for you. That it's not up for me to interpret. It ain't up for nobody else to interpret it, because it's your life. Your life is going to be the outcome of your decisions, right? Change the way you live. You got to change the way you think. You change the way you act, change the way you speak. Yo, I thank you for your time. I'm Cornelius. Welcome to the Table of Entrepreneurs, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.